Great team for you on Saturday, but in the Mackenzie Liberty Rocks down the run. Haven't seen since running an excellent second and the Talented. What's the prep been like?
Yeah, no, he's prepped up nice. He had a good break back end of the autumn, and he's prepped up well all winter. So, hopeful that he might be headed down a Caulfield Guineas path or something like that. So, nice race for him to resume in, and he's trialled well here at home. So, no, looking forward to getting him back on track.
Got Caulfield Guineas colours on, hasn't he? Liberty Rock.
Yeah, same as N Achiever. So, probably follow a similar type path. Just hope he's got the same ability. But at this point in time, he's done well.
No public trials for him, but is jump outs here good enough?
Yeah, no, he's a bowl going type of horse. Puts himself on or about the speed, and we're very pleased with the way he's going.
And you value to one, is that the right race to get going to be a winning chance? I mean, would you say to the punters he's a winning chance on Saturday?
I'd think so, without knowing what the opposition might be. It's a hard 1200 first go of the Valley, and he's had an extra couple of weeks. He probably could have gone to the races in the past couple of weeks, but decided to wait for this race and thinking that 1200 would be ideally suited.
Hugo, we know plenty about Hugo, but we still haven't seen the best of Hugo. Could that be this campaign?
Well, he's been gelded. He's matured up nicely. He's prepped up mostly in Sydney and trialled at Randwick a few weeks back, and I think the horse that beat him in the trial actually won at Rosehill last Saturday. His work was good up there last week, and his work was good here this morning, so we've kept him thinking like he's kept us thinking. So on his day, he's got the ability to certainly win this type of race and much better, so we decided we'd take him back to ratings races, try and build a bit of confidence, and then hopefully working back to Stakes Company. He's Group 1 placed, and he's got that ability, but we just need him to get his mind wrapped around it. Stormburst obviously has been racing so consistently and well, and takes another step on Saturday. Yeah, it looks a similar type race, I would imagine. Mare's great again, so she's ultra consistent. She's held her form. We don't do a lot with her here at home, but she seems well and happy and healthy, so off to the races again. I think start number 28 for the preparation.
Probably check number 28. King Diamond's had a rap for a while. You've only had one campaign, didn't win for you. What do you make of King Diamond? Well,
we got him this time last year, and he got very sick, so he had a long spell, came back. Autumn campaign was fair, without being excited, but it's the best he's looked, and his work's the best it's been in his time with us. So he resumed Saturday 1500, and down a staying type path. So just want to have a look at him and see him take it to the races. But I've got to say, I'm much more pleased with him this time round than I was in the autumn.
One last dance, obviously pretty plain first up. What did you make of the performance, and what are you going to do this week with one last dance?
Well, she was ridden upside down. She's come off the speed in the 3 wins, and then all of a sudden she's produced an open company and leads on the fence, which was a no-go zone. So needless to say, Saturday, regardless of where she draws, she'll be ridden quiet and in an effort to finish off. Her work was super leading into a first up run, and it has improved again since. So we're taking on a hot field here, but she's a high quality filly, and she's probably still one away because she's been off the scene for probably 18 months, but I would expect a much more competitive effort.
What about Warwick Farm on the weekend? You had Lights of Heaven on for the Warwick Stakes. What's happening in Sydney?
Lights of Heaven and Power O'Reilly both worked solid at Rosehill yesterday morning on the course proper, so at this point in time Lights of Heaven will run the Warwick Stakes, Power O'Reilly and the Mares race, and they'll both progress through to probably mile and then mile and a quarter races in Sydney in the next sort of 4 to 6 weeks before returning back to Melbourne.
Lights of Heaven, would you say, is a spring horse, or yet to prove that?
Yet to prove it. She's had 3 campaigns, and her 2 successful campaigns have been in the autumn. Last spring she disappointed, but she was still quite immature, so hopefully maturity takes her a long way this spring, but sometimes these mares can get a bit seasonal in the way they race. Hopefully not the case with her, and we're not thinking that at this point. We're putting down last spring to maturity, but time will tell. 7 furlong Saturday, she couldn't win that, but looking forward to getting her out to a mile and beyond it.